As head of operations for Cats Protection, I don't really have a typical day. My primary role is around leading and managing my team to ensure they're doing the best they can from the organisation. I'm actually based from home because I have to travel around quite a lot, and so getting out across the UK to all our centres and branches. What I love about working in the voluntary sector is being so close to the cause, actually seeing day in, day out, making a difference to the lives of people and, in this case, with animals as well. We use online platforms, but our volunteers will also be directly fundraising, meeting the public, raising money, but also being able to talk to our supporters as well. We're also a £60 million turnover organisation, so anything that affects any organisation of our scale affects us. A great way we're using technology is about how we match cats to the right homes. We used to go and visit a potential adopter, but now we can use technology like Google Maps to see the area they're going to ensure it's the right fit for them. It's important we don't rely on technology too much. Our face-to-face work with groups enables us to really understand what someone's looking for from us as an organisation, to help us educate them with good welfare messages, but also for us to provide support which may go beyond that session, enabling us to develop a relationship with that individual which benefits the cat, but hopefully benefits them as an owner as well. For me, a good leader is defined by his or her people. It's about setting a direction, it's about setting an ambition and a vision, and then empowering my people to deliver that, giving them the space to thrive in that environment and helping them along the way, but very much setting that path, not doing it for them. As well as leading my team, a lot of my role is about meetings and managing the resources that are important to ensure that we deliver the best we can for our cats. So there's a lot of the management stuff that happens in any big organisation. But I don't necessarily have to be at head office to do that. I join a lot of meetings through conference calling and other technology to ensure that actually I can contribute to the senior parts of the organisation whilst being close to the delivery out in the field with my teams. I've had many roles throughout my career, some in the voluntary sector, some in the public sector and some in the commercial sector, and I feel they've all built and contributed to me being able to do this role successfully today. People management skills are the most important skills. We can't do anything to help the cats in our care without our people. Our staff and volunteers are the people who actually make a difference to the cats and also difference to society and how society views cats. So investing in them and focusing on our people is the most important thing a manager can do. We see a lot of people wanting to come and work in the voluntary sector with us or in the broader not-for-profit sector. I think that's because people actually are much more value-driven than they maybe have been in the past and think about a whole wide range of employers when they make their choices, whether that's just coming out of education or at different times in their lives. I think it's really important to love your job. You spend more time at work than you do with your family, with your friends, or even on the hobbies you spend. So it's important that actually you find your work fulfilling. I did my Masters in Business Administration to help develop myself as a person as well as an employee, and actually that's about making myself a more rounded person, thinking about how I continue my personal development. But actually it's also about helping understand organisations better, which helps me move into more senior positions. The most valuable lesson I learned in my MBA was around learning about lots of different theories, concepts and things that you can apply in different ways. But the most important part of that was realising that actually not to take those for granted. So to question them, to think about why someone's come up with a certain theory. Does it work for me? And is it relevant in this case? And ultimately to ask the question when we're looking at anything about so what? So why are we doing what we do, and is there a different way we could be doing this? Despite the challenges that come with studying an MBA, it's an incredibly rewarding thing to do, and it's definitely helped my career, and I'd recommend anyone else does it as well.